cool. I'm a businessman, but I mean, I make a lot of money at what I do, so I'm just a businessman, and I don't have to worry about that. But I think you're right. But you know, I got a whole. I think we can come out with different looks if we want, you know. But I'm sure everyone hears that. I mean, Amy Jo still hears that. Everywhere, you know, oh, the Pink Ranger, she was on Felicity, the Pink Ranger's like, we're never gonna get past that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I mean, look at what's his name, Captain Kirk? Oh, what? No, what's
William Shatner?
Exactly.
Well, you forgot who he was.
Well, I know, but I was watching TV on, and I told my wife, I said, look, there's that guy from Star Trek. But I mean, it's just what it is, you know. And he's on a show. It's just, I think people will start seeing you. And if you're looking for that type of work, I mean, I love acting, but business for me comes first. My family, taking care of business, stability is what I'm after, and Hollywood is not stability.
It's true.
It's just the way it is. I saw it last night on the what was that actress, babe? She says she's losing her home, or I don't know. But then you turn on TV, and then you got Wesley Snipes not paying taxes for, like, you heard about that?
Yeah.
You know, I mean, it's crazy. The industry is just a crazy industry. I like it. I love acting. Is I think all of our love, but dealing with that, the shadows of acting and the producers and all that stuff. To me, I can't handle that stuff. You know, it's just kind of. I just like to be a performer or be my own businessman type of thing.
Yeah. Well, for me, I actually booked 2 national commercials because of it, so I didn't care. I was like, whatever. I mean, but it was weird because I went to the audition and the casting agent was asking for my autograph, and I said, well, if I'm giving you my autograph, are you going to hire me? And so, I mean, she ended up hiring me. So, but I mean, it's different. I mean, everybody thinks about it, but I think at the end of the day, they're still going to either, like you said, they're either going to hire you or they're not. So, I mean, Hollywood is Hollywood, and it's its own beast. That's kind of why I got into doing movies and got into, now getting into radio, because it's a whole new thing for me, and yeah, when I go on, people call and go, hey, I used to watch you, but, they're listening. Cool. So, yeah, so it's cool for me. I don't care.
I had some problems. Every time I auditioned for a bad guy, the director would say, it sounds like Lord Zed. And it wouldn't sound like Lord Zed, but they were so used to hearing me as Lord Zed that it was tough. I had to go with auditioning for things with a lighter voice. So, and I said, Lord Zed, he's not even on the show anymore. Nobody remembers him. Fat chance that happened.
Right.
But it's all worked out. It opened some doors for me, which is real good.
How you got into Power Rangers and how you made the jump from ER Troopers to Power Rangers? Like, what was that like?
Oh yeah, I got ripped off.
Tell that story.
Just make sure we got the mic on.
I know.
Well, actually, when we all tried out for Power Rangers, I got this agency, this producer or whatever. Actually, was like an agency management company. I don't want to say the name because I probably forgot it anyway. But anyway, I went in and I said, hey, I'm looking, to be an actor. And I had long hair at the time, and he's like, look, if you want to, if you want to be an actor, you got to be the boy next door. You need to cut your hair. And I was a black belt at the time, and everybody had long hair, and it was just like, we don't cut our hair. So anyway, I cut my hair really short, and I showed up at the management place, and I said, okay, man. Felt pretty funny, I cut my hair, and they're like, he's like, we can't represent you. And I was like, I just cut my hair though. I mean, you can represent me. He's like, no, we can't represent you. We were busy. They were booking some like national Coke commercial for one of their clients. They said, here, take this. This is called Phantoms. And it happened to be Power Rangers. Well, it changed the name to Power Rangers, and I thought it was like the Green Ranger. I thought it was like a Forest Ranger or something. I really didn't know what it was. Because like no one knew like the Green Ranger. I wasn't into the, I didn't know. And so anyway, I went in and, did my stuff and got a call back, and I went back with 7 girls for the original Yellow Ranger. There was like 7 girls and a guy. So I was sitting there and I was thinking, man, is it going to come down to like, choosing a guy or a girl? Because I'm going to have to take out some of these girls. That's
what it's going to take.
No, but I didn't really know what they were looking for. Because, they didn't say Green Ranger, they said Ranger. So, but it was just me at the callback. It was easy. But these guys had it tough because it was thousands of people. In Hollywood, when it started, it was kind of like, everyone does everything in Hollywood. That's just the way it is. You fly planes, yeah. You karate, Yep, that's just what it is. But when these guys had thousands of people. But anyway, I was on the show, and then stuff kind of happened, and they wanted to turn me into kind of my own show. So I started VR Troopers. Sold that kind of syndication kind of worldwide. We sold like 70 to 80% of it. Brad Hawkins, who starred on VR Troopers, was going to be the White Ranger. So when I left the show, all these kids petitioned that they wanted me to come back, they're saying they're not eating. I mean, literally. So they were like, Saban was really worried, and they're like, you got to go back to your show. I was like, oh, no, man, I just wanted my own show. I want to, like, be next door, not like in any other way, but I just kind of wanted to, like, I don't know, it was kind of cool. It was the same thing, but anyway, so Brad was going to be, which happened to work out, I think, for the best, because then I wanted to be in the movie, and that was like a pretty, $80 million movie, and so it happened to be that Brad was the White Ranger, I was VR Troopers, and then again we switched back. So it was just switch. It's literally just walking next door. It was like, okay, man,
Right,
VR
literally.
Troopers, here's your helmet, get my helmet, see you, bye.
That
was the switch.
It literally
It
was
literally
next
was
door.
next door.
We filmed right here,
Yeah.
and VR Troopers filmed right next to us in these studios. Right
So we'd
next
have like bad guys walk around. Hey, how's it going? They're like switching.
Was there footage of Brad as the White Ranger taken?
No,
Like there was that pilot made.
yeah, the
for,
pilot
for
was made.
VR Troopers.
Yeah, have you seen the VR Troopers on YouTube?
Yeah, we've seen the pilot. Yeah.
Because I sold the VR Troopers to get out there on YouTube. It was never out there, but it just was out there. Some guy said, hey, man, go ahead, man, you can take it and put it on YouTube. So whoever you are out there, that's good. But the whole voice actor of, like, the Chinese guy, that wasn't even his voice. I mean, there was the original one that I gave this guy that was a raw footage that was just horrible. Any raw footage of anything's horrible, right? When you do a movie or anything, you're like, oh my God,
Right.
that's horrible, that's horrible. And then the music comes in, and the score comes in, you're like, that's not that bad.
Yeah.
Everything kind of mixes, so it happened to work out, but I gave the guy the raw footage anyway. And it was just like, the guy's like, you Adam, you must become Cybertron. I mean, what to do, Sensei? And then afterwards, when they dubbed his voice, they made it really like good. So I was concerned when I saw the raw footage. I was like, oh, I want to go next door.
Go back.
Yeah, but they filmed everything up there. Melrose is up the hill.
Sweet Valley High, right there too.
Yeah,
That was another Saban show, also.
I did 5 episodes of that.
Oh, did you? They had to do everything, dude.
Saban
I
loved
know.
him.
He was like,
Yeah.
Saban's a little poster boy, man.